Hi there, video number 3 for the day, just a bit of a walk around the patch just to show you how things are going. Start off with these guys. These are the baby white cucumbers we got from What's It Doing. We've picked so many cucumbers off this now, there's more to pick off today. Great plant. Kira's taken to having them for breakfast. One of these cucumbers and tomatoes for breakfast. She's rather impressed with them. Starting to get a bit of powdery mildew on them just because it's been a bit damp the last couple of days, so I've got to get into that this afternoon if the rain holds off. This zucchini here was pulled last night. I haven't gotten around to throwing him. Probably should. He was just covered in the powdery mildew. The fruit just weren't really worth it. Unless we picked them at that size, there was nothing to them really. The flesh was so thin on the walls of the fruit, it was under a centimetre or under 1/3 of an inch. Yeah, so they're just going to go in that bucket and be disposed of to get the mildew away from the garden. The kohlrabi that was in there that we were going to save seed from, apparently it was no good to save seed from. You need up to about 4 to 5 kohlrabi flowering at the same time to get a good seed set. The mangles, looking further into them, we have been harvesting 1 or 2 out and feeding them to the worms, and we were going to try and keep most of the rest of them here for seed saving. But with the beets, apparently with the beets you need to be in a more temperate climate. We're in a subtropical and the chances of seed setting are not very good. We did have a silverbeet set seed or rainbow chard set seed last year or the year before, and the seed just was never viable. We got heaps of seed but just never really did anything. So these guys, unfortunately, as beautifully mutated as they are, will have to come out for worm and chook fodder. These silverbeet or rainbow chard are doing really well, so I'm going to start munching on them now. They got some light after the zucchini's left. Mixed chillies doing alright, no idea what type it is. The bull's horn chillies or capsicums have come up well, so they'll be thinned out. I might try and get chop the clump in 2 and then let the stronger survive and put 1 clump somewhere else. Kohlrabi doesn't like the heat and is splitting. There's another one splitting down here at the moment, so they're just going to have to come out. Besides that, the little tiny grasshoppers are loving them, along with the mangle. Oh look, there's a grasshopper in there, and I missed him. There's another one, and some more. So we have been neeming, but unfortunately the weather has just been too moist for the neem to be sticking, I think. Bit of a good news shot. This is the snake beans, so that's about 2 foot long beans. Another one up in there. We've got a couple up in here, there. Some more mature ones there. They'll be coming off in the next day or so. So I like our snake beans. Another awesome plant, or plants. There's about 5 of them in there. These are the Minnesota midget rockmelons. So this is the first melon vine we have ever got to grow successfully with more than 1 fruit. So we've got fruit everywhere setting on this thing. So we're going to have to be careful soon. They're a midget rockmelon, so hopefully they won't stress the vine out too much as they mature. So thank you very much, What's It Doing. The girls are going to love them, so will I. Bees, comfrey's just gone crazy. Doing a bit of an experiment with the carrots. They had powdery mildew on them, so I just took all the top of the green growth off, so it won't infest the rockmelon here as the rockmelon slowly grows over this bed. So pretty happy with that. That's another mixed capsicum we got. Eggplants are doing alright. I put in 2 punnets of lettuce around the patch. Most of it went here and some went into bed number 1 and 2. Then they got absolutely caned by the rain we had the other day. We had 50 millimeters or 2 inches in about 3 hours, so a lot of rain fell and a lot of things got damaged, even through the shade cloth. So cucumbers in there are going really well. We've got Burpa Munchless and the Market Moors. The Madagascar climbing beans are doing alright. Here we go. There's some pods. So we've got heaps of pods all the way through it now. Bea and I really love these beans, so it's great to have them back again. This pumpkin's doing alright. Yeah, lemongrass. The corn corns, I had to re-sow some, so you can see the smaller ones coming through, so we'll just leave them now and see how they go. Poor old granddaddy corn here. It's got the male flower coming out, but I can't see any females down in there. Can't see any cobs forming, so we'll see what happens there. This zucchini is doing alright, picking up nicely, hence why the other one came out. Tray of miscellaneous seedlings no one wants. Strange that. Rightio. Tomato. This is our lemon tree tomato. This is the mini Romas we grew here last year or the year before, and obviously a fruit's gotten away and has sown. So, because the girls have lost my fermented Amish paste tomato seeds, not cranky at all, am I? No. I'm going to ferment up 2 of these and do another 2 on a bit of paper. Might try baking paper this time, and we'll see what the germination rate is between the just dried seed and the fermented seed. So, I will get to do my experiment. This is our own little bog of eternal stench. Got a bit of anaerobic decomposition going in the bottom layers there, and it bubbles away rather nicely every now and then. The water chestnuts, as you can see, they're dividing nicely. There's a new lot from that planting there. Got a whole heap around the back here from this one. This one's spreading slowly. That one at the front there's got surrounded by new ones forming, so we should get a fair few corms harvested out of this lot. But what we fear was going to happen has happened. It's a bit hard to tell, hard to see, but we've got mozzies in there, little mozzie wrigglers. It's from the rain the other day, so we really don't want them turning into mosquitoes out of there, so it's bubbling there. So what we're going to do is drain this off this afternoon. I've rigged up a little siphon hose just to siphon out the water to take it down to the top of the soil level, and that way it knocks any mozzies on the head. So hopefully we won't be done by council for harbouring mozzies. So, oh, what a pepino. Never had one of these guys. They're in the Solanaceae family, I think, the nightshade family. So they grow fruit, I've been told, oh, what's that, probably about 3 to 4 inches long, 7 to 10 centimeters long, and taste like rockmelon. So we're going to give them a shot. So see how they go. Those eggplants are coming along nicely. So that's pretty much all it. Haven't really got a lot else to say. Oh, I also planted out 3 lots of cayenne peppers that a fellow YouTuber so nicely gave me. So yes, that's pretty much all it. Hopefully there'll be more progress in the garden. I've got a few constructions we need to do, but the girls have finished school. It's their last week this week. This week they're colouring in Santa Clauses and making Christmas decorations. Woohoo! So I'm pretty much a lot of my time's freed up now, so I'll get into the garden and do some more work. Yeah, so that's pretty much all it. I've got a few little things I want to build and bring online, so hopefully something interesting to show you next time. I shall finish off with a shot of tonight's tomatoes for the warm salad. These are the broad whipples from Watson doing again. So hopefully have some of these seeds to share soon as well. Have a good one.